Hi everybody, Tom Smith here, retired NYPD detective of 30 years and now the co-host of the Gold Shields podcast. I had the honor of being asked by Gauls to come down to the National Law Enforcement Museum to take a look around and see what's actually here. I am very thrilled and honored to be here today. So come with me as we take a tour of the museum. Thomas, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. So Tom, it means a lot coming from a family of law enforcement to have something like this to represent the courage and the sacrifice that law enforcement goes through every single day.
That's right.
So the Hall of Remembrance.
So the Hall of Remembrance is where we honor the men and women who lost their lives in the line of duty.
You take the sacrifices and the courage that these officers displayed and you show them all so everyone can see their faces and hear their stories.
Absolutely. So this section of the museum is the history time capsule. And so here at the beginning, we have some of our oldest artifacts in our collection on display. We have different examples of badges here.
It just shows the difference in departments and their tradition.
And tradition's important. It's all part of the identity of that department and that location, that part of the country. We have this coat that was worn during the winter months. This is actually Lincoln Park, New Jersey.
That amazes me, the evolution of uniforms. It's filled with tradition.
Here we have a whole crew. I like how their hats are a little cocked there.
Yeah, you wonder if they're a highway unit.
Yeah.
But again, it's that uniform. It's uniforms making a presence. You look at how together each and every one of them are, and it demands respect.
Absolutely.
So Tom, I got to know about this incredible long coat and his vest. I love it.
So this belonged to William Devery in 1898. He was the chief of police for the New York Police Department.
There's so many uniforms out there that are timeless, and this is one of them.
Absolutely.
Seeing how their uniforms were made, the colors, the attention to detail. I love details in uniforms, and that's why I love being here and seeing things like this.
Yeah. We jump over here to Prohibition. We have some really great artifacts on display here from Elliot Ness. An old pot still, Tommy gun.
Tommy gun. That's some weapon, huh?
You know, the wood grain is beautiful.
That was the mob weapon, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about this vest. Who owned it?
Yep, so that is Al Capone's bulletproof vest that he would wear under his suit so he could still look dapper while also protected.
And Al Capone needed it, that's for sure. He had a couple enemies.
It's nice tailoring, you know, the pockets, the buttons. I mean, it was very well thought out to blend into his image.
Sure. Then you have a shield up here too inside.
These objects, as well as a shirt that we're going to show you, belong to Sheriff Lucius Amerson, the first black sheriff elected in the Deep South following Reconstruction.
Wow. What an accomplishment.
So this here is a shirt from the estate of Sheriff Lucius Amerson. We saw some of his personal effects earlier. I particularly like the pockets. They have this really nice shape. There's a little bit more decoration built into the design of the shirt.
Yep.
Here we have a shirt from the Immigration and Naturalization Service. This is like
more of a tactical.
Yep, closer to a military uniform. This is from when the Olympics were in Salt Lake.
Right.
And obviously built for warm weather, you know, but they were able to include some of the features that are necessary for uniforms.
It's using technology in the law enforcement world to just make cops better fit to do their job every day. And a Chicago PD leather jacket. Big fan of this jacket. You know, uniforms are so vitally important in law enforcement. A uniform is a cop's office. They don't have a desk. So everything you need in a day for every given situation you can imagine has to be on you. Uniforms have to be made to accommodate all that.
And that's really what allows officers to do their job better for citizens and residents of their community, being able to serve everybody better.
Absolutely. Thomas, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much for coming.
What an incredible experience I just had here at the National Law Enforcement Museum. I can't thank Galls enough for the opportunity to come here and see this. Please come see this museum and support law enforcement. It's something you'll never forget.